OT Hockey Card Show, DM, special guest, TCB. Here we go.
What's going on, guys?
How's it going?
Back with the Hockey Show. Perch, myself, and our special guest of the evening, the one and only TCB. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, guys.
So tonight we got a new segment starting, and I'm going to let the guy who's going to be running it introduce it. So
Purchase Corner. That's what we're going to do. We're going to call it Purchase Corner. Just quick little shout out. That's all it's going to be. Just something quick.
Hey, Southern Fried.
Just going to pop open the video so I can see the chat. That way I can kind of keep up with everyone.
We'll let some people gather in here. We only got 3 right now, so let them trickle on in. So anyway, watch the games this week. How about those Rangers beating the Devils and the outdoor game?
That was a great game. They both were.
Yep.
I would say that New York had one of the best sweaters out of them. I really like the Devils one. Not so much on the Isles.
No,
it wasn't
the Isles
huge.
Remind me of Edmonton.
Yeah, it was really close. We're really close to that. They always do something different for the outdoor game, so it's cool to see. That's for sure.
Titus, how are you? Ghost Hawk, how are you?
What's up, Ghost Hawk? Southern Fried. What's up, God is Great?
Jamie,
Let's go.
how are you? Glad you liking Rookie Thursdays. The hockey games are great. I'm watching. I got on the Columbus and Buffalo game on right now, and on the TCB, Buffalo's winning 2-1. TCB.
There we go.
It's so crazy because, honestly, on paper, they really do have a good young team. Obviously, I think, with Tage getting injured early on in the season, I really felt that they couldn't get anything going since he had such a monster year last year. I know he's been, playing pretty consistently, since he's been back, but they really do have a good team. I think just with maybe a year or two more, and I know they have one of the longest droughts of not making it, but I really do like a lot of their players that they have on the team. I think if they do some moves in the off season, they can get really, really that much better to make a playoff run. So they'll be interesting to watch, my friend. You just wait and see. They'll be something.
I hope so, man. That was supposed to be this year. Now we're going on 14 straight years of no playoffs. Our biggest acquisitions in this last offseason were Connor Clifton and Eric Johnson. Not exactly guys you're hoping to come in and help, corner a little bit. We've just been pretty injury-ridden this year. I mean, Jack Quinn comes back from a torn Achilles this offseason, on fire, gets taken down in the boards, a little awkward. He's out again for months.
That's crazy.
Tage has been playing bang off. You give Samuelson this big, I think 7x7 last offseason. Guys maybe played 40 games since. Dude's always hurt. I mean, and then Power, dude's a tower out there, and he just kind of olays pucks in front of the net and watches them. And if Granato's still here, or if we get a new coach, that they're going to have him play a little better defensively, get in the crease, block some shots. Too often there's a shot from the point and everyone's just looking at it, and then their guys blocking UPL or Levi. I mean, Papa, how's it going?
What's up, Papa?
Papa Bear.
Hey, I was watching her live the other day, Papa, and when you were at Baseline Sports there, and that was really cool to see you guys ripping there. So there's YRF. There he is.
What's going on, buddy? Glad you can make
What's
it.
up?
Yeah, appreciate you coming out. Seriously, it's awesome. Yeah,
Too,
no, I think. Go ahead.
I think with Buffalo, they got to stick with one goalie. Stop rotating them. Get one guy solid playing.
I think they're
It's
finally doing that with
yeah,
UPL. He kind of took it over. But
yeah.
then if he's hurt or if we got a back to back or he's not ready to go, then you got Comrie coming in and he's a roller coaster, to put it kindly, because we just don't play good deep Comrie for some reason. He kind of always just left out to dry. And then Levi, last year came in for that stretch run to try to get it going, to get to the playoffs, miss it by 1 point. He comes up maybe a week sooner. We probably make the playoffs this year. So they kind of foolishly, in my opinion, went at goalie with Levi and UPL, and just we saw how that went for the first quarter, half of the season. So.
What's crazy is a lot of teams have really been trying to do that tandem system like they have in Boston, but it just really can be a fine balance. I'm so used to just having the main starter and then kind of using your backup when you need it to give that guy a rest. A lot of teams have been trying it out the last couple seasons, and it's great in concept, especially when you have two young goalies, like Ukko Pekka and Levi and Comrie, but I think you do have to give one guy kind of a shot. I know they're kind of doing the same in New York right now, where it's Shesterkin's playing a little bit. Then you got Quick, who's been playing out of his mind since he got over there. So yeah, I hope it works out for them, man, because Buffalo's always been fun to watch from the LaFontaine days, and they've had a lot of legends on their team. So yeah, I hope they come around, because hey, and even my Leafs, have been playing really good of late. Obviously, Matthews 52 goals in 54, 55 games is just tearing it up. But once they get to playoffs, they really kind of break down. So.
Then,
I feel I feel the same way about my team too.
And with Matthews too, he's like 2 hat tricks away from beating Gretzky, 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think Gretzky's at 10 total. Yeah, he's at 10 total. Yeah.
So, and he's like 30 games left.
Look at that sick cap! That is awesome. There we go.
My favorite hat right there.
I love that. That's something else right there. Put that on Spotlight, DM. Look, let's check this bad boy out.
There we go.
Oh, that's so sick. No way.
Yeah, I think I got that back when I went to my first game handful of years ago in Buffalo. That's when I fell in love with the game. Saw Tyler Ennis play. Little
great
small
player
dude out there, just
but great player.
So,
yeah,
my favorite ever to do it. So.
What's up, Maiden? Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, Tyler Ennis was a little spitfire out there, man. I remember when he was in the league. He's a fun player to watch. It's just, obviously a shame to see that he retired this year, but he was fun to watch. I know he was on couple different teams after Buffalo, and there we go. You got it. See, Maiden, I'm actually a Leafs fan, buddy. Even though I collect Crosby, I'm actually a Toronto fan. So that's why I wanted to wear this for you from the other night. So yeah, I wanted you to see that.
Jamie wants to know, who should I start collecting in hockey?
I mean, ultimately, Jamie, if you have Quentin Byfield, 100%. Right, great player. Look at that future watch. Look at the fire, man. Pulling out already. I love it. Oh, that's sick.
So Jamie and Glenn are new to hockey, and they're in Dallas.
Oh, okay.
They're close to Dallas.
Okay. So that's awesome. Dallas has a long history.
And they want to learn, and they want to collect along the way.
I would say, safe bet, to be honest with you, is either going with the team that you follow. So whether it's the Stars or if you guys like somebody else in the league, maybe just start collecting cards of that team. And there's a lot of great players on Dallas, and especially J-Rob. I mean, Jason Robertson's sick. Jamie Benn's a legend over there.
Wyatt Johnson, he's going to be great.
Yep, Wyatt Johnson. Yep, young rookie coming up, and I would just maybe start out there, get yourself into the hobby a little bit. Yep, Niskanen's great. Or just pick a couple players. For me, I'm a Leafs fan. I do have Leaf cards in my collection. It just so happens that back in 07, 08, I really did start collecting Crosby and Ovi, and I've honestly just kind of stuck to that ever since. So, and, obviously with the help of the community that we have here, yep, Charlie Conway as well. You got that right, Popeye. You can't forget him. Flying V days. And yeah, I just started collecting those guys and just made it kind of a staple. I do have other PC guys like Yzerman, Sundin, Gretzky, Lemieux, or Stamkos, Kane, Malkin. I got a pretty big collection, but my two main guys are Crosby and Ovi. So kind of pick your favorite player, I'd say.
Yeah.
And, maybe these guys have another opinion on it, but
I would say just find a player that you enjoy watching and pick that player. Even if it's not an all-star or anything, like could be up and coming, could be someone retiring on the way out. Just pick that player, and that's, if you like them, go with it. Like Ripper Channel says, Sundin.
Yep. I do have Sundin. I do. I have his auto. I have a bunch of patches. I have a ton of his cards. He was one of my favorite players. That's who I'm wearing right now. I have 2 jerseys of him. One of my all-time favorites watching. So definitely into Sundin. Great player.
And just give a quick shout out to Sports Cards and Things, who's on tonight at 11 as well. So if anybody's in here after the stream, please hop over and say hi to him.
There we go. It looks like some TCB support here, buddy.
There you go.
That would be the wife.
Cab.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, babe.
There we go. That's awesome. There we go.
Right, so we got quite a bit of people in the chat tonight, which is great to see.
Real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, TCB.
If they're looking to be Stars fans and they have any interest in Tyler Seguin, I could send them this to get action started. If they're looking for something from the Stars, just let me know and send it your way, guys.
Yeah, I have them on Instagram, so I'll give them your Instagram.
For sure, guys. Hit me up as well on Instagram. I have a ton of cards that I've been kind of just dishing out to everyone, especially if they're fans of someone. I'm always willing to give up the cards that I don't personally keep in my collection. So if it still happens to be Dallas, just let me know. I'll go through my cards and get you some Dallas cards. That was a sick Dallas card that you showed, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Tyler Seguin played for the Plymouth Whalers here in Michigan, and yeah, he was a stud back then. That's for sure.
All right, so let's throw it over to Perch as he's got a new segment.
Yeah, Purchase Corner. Yeah, Purchase Corner is just kind of give a couple shout outs. It was just really meant to do a quick highlight. Obviously, met so many great people here, and I think it's hard to kind of remember everybody like in the first, segment. And it's definitely not meant to, as a diss or anything. So I just wanted to make sure that I kind of went through and, said a big thanks to a couple guys. And Rippin' Channel, and this segment's for you, buddy, because we reached out to each other, and I knew immediately when I saw your background of the Belfour that I had that Cujo, and I really wanted to send it to you. And you sent me like a really awesome, card community welcome package, and full of O-Pee-Chee and Timmy's cards I think like my biggest shock, even though I don't live too far from the border, it's just I don't get back home very often over to Windsor. And so, yeah, man, really appreciate it. Obviously, love what you do. I love that you added in your card. I have it in my background, and that's kind of what I'm thinking moving forward here is I would love to have like all your names when I'm doing like rips on my channel. I would just love to have like every single person on there, whether I print it out myself of your guys' logo, I think is kind of what I'm going to do. But yeah, it's just, it means a lot, man. So many great people that I've met. Julie sent me some cards for the polls, sent me a package and actually included some cards for my kids. They were the animal cards from the Allen and Ginter. That kind of stuff really goes a long way. And that just really shows you that, you know, collecting and being part of this community is giving as well. I don't necessarily think we all have to, you know, spend a ton of money and be buying cards off each other. I have the cards to give away. Like, are they the greatest sometimes? No, like even TCB, like when I sent him his first package, I was almost feeling bummed out because like, bro, you sent me like some fire, like for my collection as well. And that meant a lot to me. And I don't take it for granted by any means. I think it's really special, like meeting everybody and what everyone's done for everyone in the community. So
losing up. Oh, I think we might have lost Perch here for a sec, guys. Hopefully he comes back on. TCB.
What's up?
We'll throw it to you till Perch comes back and tell us a little bit about your channel and what got you started.
All right. So I grew up playing baseball my whole life, collecting cards along the way. And I think it just kind of sometimes natural when you grow up, you kind of lose sight of the hobbies that you had as a kid. So I kind of stopped around 12, 13 years old, I think. Never really thought about it too much, other than the fact that I've got some cool autographs that I showed on a recent video and stuff, and go through the cards always made me happy. About 3 years ago, I injured my back pretty bad. Had 4 surgeries since then with no real good term, like in terms of recovery. So my big hobbies were hiking, playing sports, all that stuff. So kind of tried to find a new outlet. Remembered how much I loved and just collecting cards. So I started back with baseball. Realized quickly early on that those are expensive, pretty expensive as compared to like hockey cards and stuff. And I was never really into hockey until college, and me and my dad went up to Buck. I mentioned earlier, I saw Tyler Ennis play. I saw how fast everyone is on the ice, and I was just amazed. So I started falling in love with hockey then, and I was like, well, let's collect some hockey. I watch almost every Sabres game except for this year because they're frustrating me. But I'll just open it, and my Ghost Talk, who was on here earlier, is my buddy, and they both were encouraging me to do a channel and stuff. I got to open it, and I'd either be on FaceTime like with my family or a friend and act like I was doing a channel, and they just pushed me to do it. And my wife was like, if you're not going to sell the cards, I just collect, and you're not going to put it on YouTube, stop buying cards. So I decided to let's fire up the channel. Honestly, my main goal was like, well, maybe if I get to 50 or 100 subscribers in like a year or two, like that'd be pretty cool. And then it kind of just took off, and Perch actually was content creator that reached out and was like, hey, your videos are cool, keep it up. And so it kind of gave me the confidence. And so, yeah, just started the channel, kept it going. And now I don't really think I'm glad I'm here. I mean, if you don't mind, I'd like to show better hits before I had my channel.
Yeah, go for it. The spotlight's yours right now, buddy. So
yeah, please do. Sorry, I got disconnected there.
Got a trilogy from this last year. Shane Wright, rookie out of 49.
Wow, that card is
Saw this-
sick.
Yeah. Inscribed Byfield.
Nice.
So I think this was like my first or second SPA box, and it just hooked me. I didn't really know which product I wanted to get into, so I think like a lot of people, they probably came across Ziri's videos, some other people's videos, saw SPA, and I was like, that's the one. So I opened it, and I was like, my first autograph was Redeems the Horna, and I was like, oh, that's not good. And then
TCB, just want to stop right there. Just give a shout out to Zach Sports Cards and Things. Zach, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Appreciate everything you do and everything you've done for this. So thank you again.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Zach.
He's my Atlanta Thrashers buddy.
Nice. You're going to get the expansion team, or you think it's going to go to Utah?
I hope they do.
It's going to go to Utah.
The Coyotes
Yeah,
are
I
going
think-
to Utah,
I think-
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Zach Attack, what's up? Hey, buddy.
Got a Willie Eklund as well.
Wow.
Nice.
Dawson Mercer. So
And this was before you started filming?
yeah, this is just
Okay.
me, and like it's something that when I grew up, I had a card shop kind of close to my grandparents. I went over there.
Yep.
We would go to the card shop. They might even be watching. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandpa. If you are, would go. They just buy me like a few singles here or there. Honestly, like all these I'm showing you are like from the first hobby boxes I ever opened. Like last year or 2 years ago is when I first ever started boxes. As a kid, I didn't even know those were a thing. I'd just go buy a pack or some singles or go to Target. Like I didn't think anything of it. Then as I'm older and now I watch all the YouTube videos and see there's like some football product dropped today for almost like $1,800. And I was like, what is going on? These are just cards, you know? So, and my first hobby box I opened was Artifacts.
Oh,
Cool.
nice. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Right
Zach
there.
Jones.
Wow.
And then my first patch from SPA was Cole Sillinger. So those are just some of the hits I got before I started. So,
Nice.
Wow, that Sillinger is a sick patch too. I really like that.
yeah, it was awesome to pull, man. And that's what my wife and my friend are like, dude, just start recording, you know? Like, so I really appreciate them and thank them for giving me the push. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
no, that's awesome, man. You've really grown in the last couple months. You've really shot up there, and I think we all really enjoy, watching the videos and what you make, and watching your enthusiasm. Like, your last video, just, man, you hit it like right off the rip. You know what I mean? And
I know.
you could just hear it. I know for sure. You could just hear it in your voice, like how excited you were, and that's awesome. It's really cool.
That was
It's
the
as
one
they
thing
say,
I
it's the
told.
thrill of the hunt.
Yeah, that's the one thing I told myself is like, if I do this, if I start collecting again, I'm not going to make it about like money. I know a lot of people like, ooh, I spent this, I got this much in return. And that's awesome. If that's the way you want to do it. I watch those channels too. I support them. I like to see how much money people make from ripping cards, but like that's just rip and I keep them. So that's why once I got in the card community and like Perch sent me my first package and I was like, ooh, let me see what I got. So I can send him. And like I showed you today, this Cole Lind that I pulled from the one box of lure, I'll send it your way. Like, so that's kind of just an awesome part of this card community that took into account like Julie sending me that autograph out of 25. I've never met Julie before, never really talked to her other than comment sections, and she just like willingly sent it. And I just, honestly, it's like a blessing to be part of the community and to be welcomed like I have been. And when I watch a video and I have a great day, just trying to be positive always, even if you don't pull like anything good, but hey, I still liked watching it, So
I think when you make it when Julie sends you the mail.
Yeah.
because that's the
Yeah,
legend
yeah.
for the
Yeah.
card community, right? So you made it once Julie sends you the mail. That's when you're like, oh wow, I feel like really good about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
No, I agree with you, man. I think, Ken, obviously you make money off cards. Would it be nice because we're all into it, right? It's something we're passionate about, and if we can make a living off it, yeah, that'd be great. I guess when I first started and I was, younger, I guess I didn't even really think about it. I was a little envious of the guys at the shows, selling their cards or whatever, and I'm buying them from them, but I never thought to get into it myself. And then ever since, I started making videos and meeting so many great people, um, I found it just enlightening to give the cards that aren't part of my PC away. Is it fire all the time? I mean, that's to the eye of the beholder, I guess, right? I mean, to me, I love so many different cards from base to inserts. Yeah, sick patch is always cool. But eh, I don't know. I'm just so into any card that to me it doesn't matter. I mean, I like it, and so hopefully other people kind of get that joy from it. And I am in agreement with you, man. I think that's what's made it so much fun meeting so many awesome people, and you can tell they're really passionate about um, the sport as well. Everyone that's in this chat room, if you watch our channel, you can really just feel kind of that passion of collecting cards, and I think that's what makes it great. And when I got cut off, like, what got you into the hobby? I know you already kind of answered this, but since I kind of missed it, like, what ultimately got you started? Just from the autographs you collected when you were a kid, or?
Yeah, so I mean, I grew up pretty close to like Angel Stadium, played life. I mentioned earlier that I would visit my grandparents a lot, and on the corner by their house was this little card shop. Every
Yep.
time I went in there, every time I went to visit, they'd take me and either go buy me a card or like a pack of cards. Just something that really, great memories. So I got hurt, I mentioned before, needed a new outlet, needed something to like dedicate some time to, just really like, and I took it as like, well, if I don't get any followers, at least I learned how to edit some videos or at least like stuff like that. So I took it as like kind of a learning experience. And I mentioned I would have been happy if like 50 or like 100 subscribers in like a year. Like that was my goal. And then like I kind of took
Yep.
off, and now like it's just awesome meeting everybody. Like it's just great. And so just those things as a kid, just remembering being with my grandparents, my parents, we're in the mall, there's some cards. I'd always get like a little pack and stuff. So just needed a new outlet, and I figured, been into the Sabres, been watching hockey a lot. Let's rip some packs. So
it's funny how it all revolves around family when you get two cards, right? Like I open with my dad, Perch open with his dad, you open with your grandparents. It's like it all revolves around with your family.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. My dad, he played college football, so he always had his college football helmet up. And so he'd always it was always just like a thing in the house. So I was like, oh, that's cool. We moved, and they had like a bowl game every year where I live. And so we'd go to the bowl game, we'd get those little mini helmets. So like that's kind of how I started collecting certain things around the house. So like I've got autographs, like in pictures. I got some Marshawn Lynch, like Buffalo Bills pictures. All that stuff is just based on growing up seeing just, football helmet in the house. Like I want some of those. And so I went and played. I played college baseball before I got hurt. So like I got my college baseball helmet up in my house. I've got the same Buffalo Bill helmet I have is like, I was like 3 and I got a family picture in it. That's right next to it. It's just got me into it. And now
that's awesome.
Hopefully one day I'm lucky enough to have kids and I can pass it down to them. And like, I think Ghost Hawk mentioned earlier that I got him into hockey cards. So like, if, I'm just trying to pass it along. So, that's basically it.
Just big shout out to Julie, Nord, CCB. You all just joined us. Thanks, guys.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. Seriously, means a lot. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you, buddy. I mean, that my dad's the one that kind of got me into it, and um, he met me at the hockey card show a couple weeks ago, and I was doing some deals. So I was buying some singles, which I still would like to show one day. And, for my collection, I so happened to meet another Canadian there that lives over here in the States and told me that he had a Crosby, rookie that I could get from him. And so I brought some Leafs cards that he was into. And so we made a deal. I got my first Crosby rookie. I mean, I have a couple from 05, 06, but it was a McDonald's rookie card, which I'm sure many of my Canadian friends on here probably have. But for me, that was pretty sweet. And then my dad and I were walking around. He's like, found the boxes of Series 1 and made a deal with the guy and scooped him up. And then he just turned around and gave me the boxes. I'm like, no. I'm like, no. I can't accept this. And I like tried to hand him back to him. And that's what I hit him up later that day. I'm like, well, why don't we rip it together? Why don't we do this together? And so I made 2 videos. I'll post the next one this weekend, but that's who got me into it. In his whole basement, I know I got a video and it doesn't really do it justice because it wasn't all kind of put together at the time. So I'd love to shoot it again, but literally I call it his Hockey Hall of Fame, and it's covered from top to bottom. So that's kind of all I know, growing up is just hockey. I mean, obviously I know, main players from other sports. Like I'm not too naive in that, I know some football players, baseball, basketball, but Bills was my team growing up, to be honest with you, TCB. So
There we go.
yeah. So my uncle in Canada, and I don't remember I don't remember his cousin's name. Forgive me, but his cousin played for the Buffalo Bills. And so I was just always kind of a Bills fan growing up, and yeah, it was pretty crazy. So
That's awesome.
you got that right, boys. Dressed up properly. Sundin, I don't know if we can get the nameplate on there, but try and get that in. There we go. Couldn't find my Leafs hat, so got to represent. I appreciate you guys. Just that way you guys know I'm a Leafs fan. Forget them Rangers, forget them Sabres now. And that's why I get my kids involved, so they see me ripping cards and they want to join in. And it makes it fun, for me to pass that to them and show them the sport that I love, that I enjoy. And they absolutely love it. They really do. They don't necessarily, kids, I mean, they're not going to handle it like we do all like sensitively and be putting it in sleeve. They just want to rip with their dad. And so I've ripped with my girls. I bought my wife her first box, and go figure, she pulled an auto right out of a blaster box at Mikey Anderson. So
Nice.
First box mojo for her. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty impressive for a first time rip,
Nope. Good.
Do we want to have TCB do his rip? You want to get in some ripping real quick?
Yeah, you want to rip? You want to start us off?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's know what you're ripping.
Please do, my friend.
All right, I'm going to rip a hanger pack of 22-23 SP.
Oh, and just so you guys know, if we do go over, sports cards and things starts at 11, and Hilt with spine ticks tonight as well on live too. So if you guys want to check them out after this, feel free to jump over and tell them that DM Cards and Perch sent you.
100%. Yeah, make sure you guys check them out for sure.
If y'all had to pick like your favorite product ever, what would it be?
Oh, Peachy.
OPC?
Yeah, that's why I ripped with my dad.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah, my dad ripped O-Pee-Chee. Either that or I mean, I really like O-Pee-Chee, but I really like Artifacts. I just for some reason I've always liked the cards. I don't know what it is about it. Just really always like probably because I showed TCB, but I pulled a pretty sick patch out of 65 Emerald of Jack Eichel. Think it was his sophomore year. So yeah.
Yeah.
I know he's not on your team anymore. It's a shame, but it was a cool card.
I'm all right with him being gone. The guy I can't get over is Reinhardt. The guy wanted to be here.
Oh,
All we did was offer him like a bridge deal. Didn't want to commit. He's gonna get paid this summer or
Could
whenever
be
the
Buffalo.
season ends.
You never know. Buffalo could re-sign him.
That would be sweet. We'll see.
Because
All right,
I
so
don't
let's
think
do-
the Panthers have the cap space for it.
I don't think they do either, but I don't know. There's some pretty bad teams out there with some big might just give them a deal. I don't know. But all right, so we've got Ekblad, Gibson, Kachuk. There's Zuccarello for Julie if she wants it. Oh, there we go. Rookie of Beniers.
nice.
Tom Wilson.
Oh.
Get out of here.
There we go.
Right there. Out of
Nice laughing hand.
$3.99. There we go.
Playing like a beast.
He has been doing real well. So that's. Did y'all see Byfield's goal the other night
Oh,
when he?
Yeah.
it was
So
so gross. Yeah.
He's so talented for a big man too. Like he's got
Mhm.
mitts on him that you could just dangle in a phone booth.
yeah. So,
He's such a great player.
so I don't know if you.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes
you-
a little time. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say DM.
Oh, yeah,
if
that's
you
a sick
wanted this
card.
one, I could send it your way too.
Awesome.
Do we have time for a blaster rip or no?
Oh yeah, you got lots of time.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Yep. We're doing good for
The
time.
stage is yours, buddy. The stage is yours.
Yes, sir.
And then I don't know if Julie, you're in here. I don't know if you have this black and white Zuccarello canvas. Not, I'll go ahead and put it in your package as well. Let me know. This will be a success if I get a Paterka. So, Fisher, Bennington, and authentic profiles of Bennett. What do y'all think of Bennett? Do you think he's doing all right? I don't think he's lived
Yeah.
up to that draft.
I think
status,
being
but-
reunited with Kachuk helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does. Giordano. Ready.
Apparently, he was the big reason why Kachuk went to Florida. Was Sam Bennett?
Really? I didn't know
Yep.
that. That's cool.
Was that Alex Barr Brule rookie?
It was.
I thought so.
Got put on waivers.
Oh,
So
The
hopefully,
boss.
yeah.
Garland.
Oh,
Zach
nice.
Jones.
Zach Jones.
You have that card? I'll send
I
it to
do
you if you
not.
don't. All right, I'll send it to you. Have y'all ever pulled? That's the one thing I kind of stayed away from blasters. I've never pulled an auto out of the hockey blaster. Have y'all ever had the luck?
just my wife. Just the
I have
Mikey
not
Anderson
pulled
out of
one.
Allure. She pulled it out of Allure. Oh, that's sick.
Out of $5.99 of Sillinger
Nice.
and Holtz. Man, I was hopeful that Holtz would have a better year this year with New Jersey. He's got the talent. I just don't know if he doesn't get the playing time. I don't think.
No, he doesn't. I think New Jersey, with Lindy Ruff there, they just play as certain people.
I had a nice little collection of Carter Hart too that I've just.
Oh, there's a
What,
nice
thrown
one.
away
Lucas Raymond.
Yeah.
Carter Hart's
3-pack
playing in the jail league
Yeah.
with Ricky.
Darlene.
Oh,
And perfect.
Oh, there's a toppy special right there.
Yeah.
and a krill, Julie.
Yup.
Oh,
The Sabres either need to trade him or cut him. I don't know what we're doing with this guy. We're just jerking him around at this point. Like, he'll play one game, sit for 20.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Last pack. See if I get here.
Come on, Paterka.
well,
I've
right
not
here
had
on the
any-
line.
And hey, there you go. Colin.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Nice little rep.
2 numbered cards. Not bad, I'd say.
Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, it's good out of a blaster for sure.
Yeah. More luck than I get. Perch, you want to go next? Or?
Yeah, I'll go next for sure. So we'll do a hanger and then we'll just do a couple packs. I bought a blaster box. Definitely trying to I've been not huge on the Bedard hunt or anything, but it would be cool just to have him. I got a ton of rookie cards, but there's our first one, Marco Casper in the Premier.
Nice.
David Pasternak in the All-Star. Lacombe, marquee rookie. Kesserling, marquee rookie. Kartai in the retro. Shane Pinto in the retro. Jeff Carter. So that's what you get out of a hanger box if you guys are looking to buy. They were $5 at Target here in the States, which I actually thought was a pretty good deal. I know you're not going to get too much, you're not going to get the black variant or any numbers, but I did open a box of O-Pee-Chee that I will post on my channel. I won't give away who I pull. I'll just go to the hits in these. Yellow. So this is the blaster box exclusive that you get. You get the yellow. Then I got Rantanen.
And the yellows are one in every pack, right?
Yeah, they're pretty much one in every pack. I filmed some videos last night and was opening them. I will show this last card on this one just because I really love this player. But got the Larson yellow, which is really cool. Braden Shen, good hockey player.
Yep.
I'll show this last one just because I love him. The Flower. I think this guy could play seriously like one more year. I don't get why they keep talking about him retiring. I know he isn't like, winning every game, but man, the way that guy moves, he's got so much talent still.
He could even still settle as a backup for a while.
Yeah, I don't know.
He
I
could
would
be
love
the
to see that.
stabilizing that the Sabres need.
Yes.
Back there.
Yes. See, there you go. This is cool. Got the blue Fraser Minton. Nice little Leafs pull there. And then we got Jacob Pelche. Yeah, I know Joe was talking. Can't remember what video it was, but he said there was a certain pattern that he noticed in people breaking boxes for the Bedard. But I know it's going to be different, obviously, for Blaster retail. But
Yeah,
you know,
think
my
he mentioned
LC
that the other day.
yeah, right. I thought so
Yeah.
too, because honestly, when I went to the card show, I picked up my box for $85. So $10 more than what you paid,
Nice.
buddy. And
Yeah.
I honestly wish I would have got one more if I would have known what the LCS was going to do. And the first like couple weeks he had him for 100, and the last time I went in there to go get a box, just to put my cards in, he was at $130, and then his packs went up from $6.99 to $7.99. I was like, man, I was like, you're killing me, bro. I was like, you're killing me.
It's
I'm like,
all
I just want to.
cards.
Yeah, for sure. I think I'm out on series 2. I'll just buy blasters maybe. I don't know what you guys think in the chat, but it's a little out of my price range with another baby on the way. So I think. Oh, and we had our ultrasound today.
Yes.
So
How'd it
yeah,
go?
it went great. Went great. Definitely having that boy. So
That boy.
that'd be awesome. I'll have 3 girls, 2 boys. So super excited not to be outnumbered. It'd be awesome to have a little man around the house. So
Congratulations.
thanks, man. Really appreciate it. It's very exciting. And yeah, I mean, my wife are super, super pumped about it. So Teasdale. I like O-Pee-Chee. The only thing is I did notice that a lot of players that haven't been on this, a certain team in a couple years are on, different sweaters than what they should be. But hey, it is what it is. I know they're behind on a lot of product.
I noticed that in my
Michael.
box. I think it was OEL. I think they had him on
Yep.
Arizona or something still. Yeah.
Yep.
I think right now they're just rushing everything out and then jacking the prices
Yep.
up for the Bedard just so they can get the sales.
For sure.
And then here's the last hit. So no Bedard. I'll keep hunting out of this box. So that's all right. I got a lot of sweet cards. I'm putting together the base set on this anyway. So yeah, thanks for letting me rip, man, for sure. It's always fun to share that with everybody. Thank you, Ghost Talk. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's good, Rick. All right.
Let's do it up, DM. Let's see what you get.
All right, guys. So I'm going to be opening up 21-22 Hockey Series 2. This is the tin I got from Last Pack Mojo.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
We're going to open this up here. So we got Rudolph, Mark Stone, Kevin Fiala, Paul Stastny, Hayden Fleury, Drake Bathurst from my hometown, Nova Scotia, New Minas.
Nice.
So congrats on him. Oh, we got Mike Riley. And we got the UD portraits of Taylor Radish from the Lightning.
I like those portraits. Those are nice.
Yeah, I like the black and white portraits. So
The
now
new ones are crazy.
Nick Paul on the Senators. Robert Thomas, who's lighting it up for St. Louis.
Great player.
Victor Olofsson. We got a flyer for Joey. Nicholas Arbe-Kubel. We got Vladimir Garakov. We got Jamie Oslick. Connor Clifton, who's now on your Sabres.
Yeah, for 2 more years after this. Yeah, sure.
And we got a marquee rookie, Jeffrey Veal, on the Sharks.
See, I like those marquee rookies as well. Those are cool. Yeah.
They're nice and clean.
Yeah.
So,
Paul in 619 stopping by to say hi. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that, my friend.
Paul. So we got Leon, Kevin Shattenkirk. We got a Matt Duchesne, I'm not sure. Aaron Ekblad. Steven Stamkos.
Stammer.
We got Essa Lindell. Ilya Samsonov. He was on your Maple Leafs. And we got the Gold Dazzler of Dylan Larkin. Very nice
That's
card.
nice right there. Yeah.
I told you, I don't
I got
get very good luck opening stuff.
I got a ton of Dazzlers, man. I like those cards. I really do.
And
I got
for good luck, we'll just open the last pack of Tim Hortons from CCB. Hopefully you get a nice card here.
let's go.
So, we got a Cole Perfetti. I love the look of the Tim cards. I don't know, it's just the mirror.
I do too.
It looks
Those
so
are so
sick.
sweet.
They are.
We got a Pasta. And we got a Superstar Showcase of Jonathan Huberdeau.
Nice.
That's great.
Awesome. So that's
That's
what
a
I
nice
got.
little rip.
Nice
That
little rip
was.
there. No young guns yet, but next packs maybe.
Yep, next pack for sure.
Next Friday. So keep
That's a
everyone.
nice little rip.
Yeah, it's a good little rip. Nice little
Yeah.
Gold Dazzler of Larkin.
We each pulled a little bit of fire out of those.
Yep,
I would say.
definitely.
Yeah, some nice cards all around.
Thanks, Maiden. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it's really good rips so far. Yeah, so anybody who's in the chat, if you haven't, go subscribe to TCB. Let's get his subscribers up.
Yeah,
He's a great
please.
guy.
Great guy.
And they
Do we
can
have
also
any more
hit you up
time or
on
no?
Insta.
Yeah, we got about 9 minutes left. Yeah.
I could do another blaster box if you want.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Yeah,
The
go
highlight's
for it.
on you, my friend.
All right, give me a second.
Thanks, Maiden. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, everyone in this chat is so awesome. Seriously. Appreciate you guys coming to check us out. You know, we're just doing it for fun, and obviously we're just interested in talking to you guys and showing some rips and definitely learning, you know, what got you guys into the hobby. And
then to next week's guest, we might as well announce it right now, is going to be CCB, Canadian Card Breakers.
all right. That's awesome, man.
Awesome.
That's going to be fun.
For sure.
Yeah, that would be real fun. Get to know him a little bit more. I mean, obviously I see him in a lot of other lives and other chats and everything. It would be really great to get to know him. But yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
TCB. Real quick, I just want to say thank you for, you know, having that picture in your background. I showed my daughter and just smile from ear to ear, my friend. Just smile from ear to ear. She appreciate, you know, like I kind of egg her on to do it, to be honest with you, for you guys. And I'm like, because I can't draw for anything, and she's just got such talent freehand. Not all the you know, the logos in the league are obviously easy. I would say that the Buffalo one's pretty hard to do, but that means a lot. And I showed her the video when you first premiered it, and that kind of thing goes a long way. I know that Toppy has the Spider-Man in the background as well. So I appreciate that, my friend.
Oh yeah, dude, it's awesome. I'm gonna gotta find a way to go get it laminated so I don't ruin it.
I guess I should have thought of that, but
Oh, no, you're
save you
good.
some time.
Okay.
No, it's great.
All right. Let me get this last pack open and I'll run through them.
No worries.
Sounds good.
So Julie's keeping us updated on the Wild game. The Wild's still winning 1-0. And trade deadlines in 2 weeks. So this is going to be exciting to see.
It is.
Calgary's going to be fire sale.
Oh yeah.
This is 30 years of rebuilding for the Calgary Flames.
It'll be interesting. A lot of moves that are made. It really will be. It'll make it very interesting to see what happens.
There's been talk that the Sabres might try to trade Middleston. I think that would be a mistake, personally.
It's risky.
If they do, they need to get something great in return. I don't.
Yeah.
He sure.
I think having Owen Power
the
back
Sabre
on that blue line will help.
Ooh. There we go.
Dude, I was so down on him in the last year or two. This year, he might be the goalie of the future. I don't know. I mean, goalies are weird creatures. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Look at Jonathan Quick. My God.
He was in so much trade talks too, UPL. They were talking about trading him all last season, all the start of this season.
Yeah.
I love his nickname. 6K. I think that's great.
Yeah. I know. Here we go. This redeems the Hornet. Speak of the devil. Right there. Out of $5.99. And Podkolzin.
I think it was a terrible thing, Maiden, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He had such potential. And just, I don't know. I don't think they were thinking that day.
Yeah, that's bad. Ugh.
Yeah.
Perunovic. Darlene.
Man, Darlene is such a beast. He's on my fantasy team. What a year that guy is having. Let me tell you. Whew.
Oh, yeah. Whew.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. No, he's ripping it up. Him and Power together on that blue line is really going to be nasty.
If the Sabres were to make any move, I want them to go. What's his name? I'm blanking on his name right now. I say it all the time, though. The right-handed D from Calgary.
Oh, Noah Hannafin?
No. The
Tanev.
other. No.
Tanev?
The guy who. No. The guy who runs the power play. Anderson? No.
Oh, Rasmus Anderson?
Yeah, Rasmus Anderson. That's who I would like them to get. Oh, hey, 2 numbered in the same. Take it. And Berdocker. Got Draisaitl.
He's got those smooth hands, Jamie. He always shows his cards nice.
And one of these days, I'm going to pull up a Turco from one of these. I swear.
You will, buddy. It's going to happen. Julie, she'll pull a grill, too. She keeps opening it.
Oh, man, I know.
So I had 2 numbered in that one.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, nice little rip.
$12 on Steel City or something.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Highly recommend if you guys like the 21-22 crop. That's my favorite crop of the last few years, I'll be honest. I mean, biased because I've pulled, this nasty one right here, 9 of 10 of cider.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice.
And then Byfield, so, plus it's got Paterka, but,
That's an awesome card right there.
No, it's so good.
That was a great rip when you did that one.
Oh,
you sent me a couple sweet cards, so I appreciate it. Yeah. I've never ripped credentials before, so I appreciate it.
The 21-22 right now, I think, is going for like $60 on Steel. So, I mean,
oh yeah.
I bought myself quite a few for Christmas, so there'll be some videos of those coming out. So.
Oh, sweet! That's awesome.
Got some
usually at
and some hockey coming up.
So. Oh, sweet! Yep, I'll have some baseball coming up for that spinach hunt.
Yeah, we got the.
I have a.
Ready.
I have a baseball video filmed from a pack I won on Whatnot, but I haven't posted it yet. I figure I'll just wait until baseball season. And then honestly, for you baseball fans out there, the only one I'm keeping, to be honest with you, is I'm going to keep the Jose Canseco, but I'm going to keep that one. But there's some rookies in there, and if you guys, when I do post it, and I'll remind you guys again, but seriously, if you see anything, just let me know because I don't know anything about baseball too much. So, and I don't mind giving them away to a lot of you guys who end up watching that. I'm hockey focused, so.
If anyone saw anything from what I ripped tonight that you guys want, just let me know. I'll shoot it your way.
Awesome, buddy.
That's awesome.
15 people in the chat, so congrats to everyone who's sticking around. We appreciate it.
Yeah, seriously, really appreciate it. It means a lot, you know. Definitely just wanted to do something fun on Friday nights, and obviously just not trying to impede on too many other shows, so we try and stick to a good time. Are we pretty good on time, or when sports cards and things start?
He already started, but
okay.
If we go over, it's fine. He knows. We'll just send people over.
We'll
rate his chat.
Cool. Yeah. We won't go too far over, just in respect of him, that's for sure.
So let's give TCB another stage here so you can tell us a little bit more about his channel, and let's pump him up with subscribe, guys. Like, let's get him up. What are you at for subscribers, TCB?
210, I think.
Woo!
Nice. Let's try to get him to 220. Whoever's not subscribed, subscribe to him.
Yeah, check him out. He's got some really awesome hockey content that he's been doing. He also did a autograph review of when he was growing up. You made me feel a little old in that one. Not gonna lie. When I was seeing 2001, 2002, I'm like, oh shoot, man, I was getting ready to graduate high school. So not to give away my age too much, but I feel young. So no, I thought it was great, man, that you were showing off your collection, and especially the Doug Flutie. Top notch, my friend. Toronto Argos, baby.
I knew he was like a big, CFL, but I didn't realize how many fans he actually had. It's crazy to see all the people mention him like that they're one of his favorites or their favorite. Like, it was sweet. It took me by surprise. So
yeah, TCB, tell us a little bit more about you and let the people know where they can find you.
My channel is TCB Sports Cards. Sports spelled SPRTS. I don't know why I did it. I just tried to be a little different, I guess. Just collecting for the fun of it. If I pull some fire, so be it. Along the way, I'll gladly accept it. Just like I wasn't targeting Bedard in my most recent video. I get him quick. So, but big time Sabres homer. Love watching sports. Huge Angels fan. Buffalo Bills Mafia. Buffalo versus everybody mentality, basically. Sabres, Bills. That's my grew up playing baseball. Be honest, I've never played a game of hockey in my life, but I love it. So, I played stick ball in the street or whatever, running, but I've gone ice skating exactly once in my life, So,
okay.
From Cal, currently live down south in Texas, so the opportunity does not arise very much. let's be honest. So, but I'm just here to spread some positivity. You look out in the world, there's not too much. You come into the card community and you feel all the love. You have the same people popping into your channels. If anyone subscribes to me and they have a channel, I make sure to subscribe to them and watch their stuff. Just being positive for people. It's kind of what I'm about, what my channel's about. Don't try not to complain. It's all a gamble. I know going in, you buy a box, you're not guaranteed anything. So just like to have fun. So that's what I'm here for.
Yep, for sure. I totally agree. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna invest in it, I mean, go get an IRA or 401k, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, our collection will be worth something. I mean, and if we don't pass it on to our kids, I mean, they're gonna end up, popping up on Antiques Roadshow as someone's finding it at a garage sale for cheap, right? So that's why we got
Right.
to educate our kids on it too. Be like, listen, this is my Crosby collection. It's pretty good. Please have
Yeah.
it.
I mean, like some of us collecting, it might not even be worth something to other people, what it is to us.
Yeah, I was looking into it. I mean, Julie sent me those awesome like Raphael for call cards, and I was like, "That's out of 25. That's priceless. Like that's a lot of money, you know. Like just
Yeah,
to send it to me willingly. I'm like, man, that's amazing. Like so, I had to dig through
yeah.
mine, and I found one of these impressions out of 300. I'm going to send her way. I think she said she had the 500, the red one. Send this her way. I mean, whatever I can do to make people's day, you know. When you sent me my first package, that like made my day. I told all my friends, you know, this ain't going anywhere. Like, let your daughter know that her artwork's going to be displayed in the majority of my videos. So, I mean, just really trying to be a positive influence. And if you think I'm going to subscribe back, you know.
That's awesome.
How,
That means a lot. That means a lot.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
And then
Means a
Julie, I don't
lot
know
for
if you
sure.
saw this earlier. Let me know if you have this black and white. Let me know if you don't. It'll go in your package. So.
I love those black and whites.
Yeah,
Those
they're
are
nice.
sweet.
Yeah.
They're very
Those are
nice.
real sweet. Yeah, you got one in your collection. You got that Jack Quinn now.
Yeah, dude, that's in the display there. So.
That's sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. I
I'm
just
like,
want to thank
shoot,
you
man.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me on, man. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, buddy.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Thanks for
Hopefully
taking the time.
Hopefully we can do it again. Hopefully I was a good guest. So.
Oh man,
Yeah.
100%. 100%, bro. We appreciate you honestly taking the time out of your Friday night. I know that if your wife's still on here watching, she's probably wanting you back. And no, it means a lot. Seriously, anyone that we invite on, we appreciate their time to take out of their Friday night and come on and hop with us and all these awesome people that are in the chat. You know, it does. It means a lot. And everyone does such great things for the community that's in the chat that we appreciate it. We just wanted to start something and kind of see where it went and just have fun with it and just like you said, spread the positivity, the love of hockey, and because that's what we love the most. So yeah, we appreciate you coming on, and there's no doubt we'll do it again.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind.
This is funny because this all started with just me and Perch throwing around an idea, and then we made it real, made it happen. So it's only our second episode. We had 2 great guests so far, so it was really great.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing more. It's probably be when I'm available, a staple of my Friday nights, watching y'all or rewatching y'all if I can't watch it live. I really enjoyed the last one. Happy to be a part of this one. So
awesome, man. We appreciate
That's
you
awesome.
coming.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
We really do. I mean,
Well, should we turn it over to sports cards and things? What do you think, bud?
yeah, we might as well. Everyone who's here, make sure you go over to Sports Cards and Things. Tell them Danny and Perch sent you. I know I'm going to jump over here once we're off, over into the chat there. So thank everyone for coming. We really do appreciate it. Like I said, we have CCB on next Friday, which is going to be fun. So make sure you guys tune in. And hopefully we can get this rolling and keep it going every Friday. And we hope you like the new name. It was really, we were throwing it back and forth, but we kind of really like this game. The name, the OT show, it's the Overtime Hockey Show.
Yeah.
So it's kind of really cool, something different. And it's all about hockey.
I'm a fan of it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, thanks to everyone in the chat. Seriously, have a great night. Enjoy the rest of it. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Definitely check out TCB, subscribe, watch his awesome content. Again, you know, Jamie, he's got those smooth hands, so he's showing them really nice. And yeah, and then obviously go check out Sports Cards and Things, and obviously everyone else in the room. Just yes, like, subscribe, and enjoy ripping. So yeah, hopefully everyone has a great night, and we'll definitely see you next Friday on the OT Hockey Show.
See you guys. Have a good
Yep.
night.
See ya. Thanks, TCB.
See you, everyone.
Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you.
Later.
Later.